What's going on, guys? This is Jason of Auglitical. I swim through the politics and jump and dive throughout the relationship so you don't drown too. As always, I am just a man just trying to bring common sense in a world where common sense isn't so common. It's getting real dangerous out here, folks. I know before I spoke on this, but it was very briefly. Whenever it does come up, I talk about how I do not like AI being forced down people's throat. I do not like the path that I'm seeing being revealed and just how evil people are using AI. Some people think that it's funny to use AI to manipulate and do things and put people's faces on it. I remember the first time a woman used AI thinking that it was fucking cute and she put my face on like a female's body or some shit like this. And this was way back then and it fucking weirded me out. I stopped talking to her immediately. Like I just was like, I'm just not, you're too childish, and that shit right there is not cute. That shit is fucking, I kind of turned into like the older generation that can't deal with technology, which is ironic because I used to help build computers and all of that shit and very tech savvy. And there's a line. Like I do not like AI in porn. I do not like AI in gaming. I do not like AI. I don't care if it'll take longer. The human element must always be present in media, in art, in entertainment. It has to be. And I just think that it's soulless. Anyway, it's getting more and more dangerous out here. What do I mean by that? Well, people, like I said, evil people are going to use AI and evolve their methods or their vectors of attack to ruin people's lives. Let's get into it.
I just got off work at the club and I wanted to tell you guys something that a husband and wife told me. A husband and wife customer that blew my mind because you need to be warned. Scammers are not fucking around out here. And I've heard some working in the strip club. I see a lot and I've seen a lot, but this guy comes in with his wife, right? And we're chopping it up. They're having a good time, enjoying the girls. They're throwing money. Everything's cool. Coolest couple in the world, right? But we start talking and I start talking about my content and he starts talking about something crazy and we're sharing crazy stories. And he's like, oh yeah, we just came from the police station before we came here. You want to hear what happened? I'm like, yeah, I want to hear what happened. So him and his wife were watching a movie, right? Just chilling, watching a movie. And then he gets a FaceTime phone call, okay? And he doesn't recognize the number, okay? He's like, that's weird. And his wife's like, answer it, as in,
Why would she not answer it? Listen, mofo, we go to the strip club together. I said we was going to the strip club. You couldn't keep it in your pants? Answer it. Pick it up. Pick it up. Just like fucking Puss in Boots with Death, the Grim Reaper. Pick it up.
any wife would, right? He answers, okay? He's like, that's weird. And his wife's like, answer it, as any wife would, right? He answers the FaceTime call, and it is somebody, let's keep it G-rated. They're massaging themselves aggressively, and it's a woman, right? And she's just going to town, making some cake batter, right? And he gives the phone to his wife. He's like, babe, look at this. And then they're like, hello, what are you doing? Who are you? The video's not answering back. It's a pre-recorded video that somebody sent. They hang up the phone on him, right? Immediately, they start texting him, like texting him weird messages, and then they send him a picture of a screenshot that the phone took. So it's a screenshot of this man's face when he just, opened the phone, and then a screenshot of that nasty, nasty video, right? Now they send another screenshot. They had AI change this to a fucking picture that they had of a child. They had a child replace that screenshot so it looked like this man was looking at a bro. Like, I was like, what? Imagine if his wife wasn't right next to him. Like, what the They were threatening him in the messages, asking for money, of course, threatening to blackmail him, send it to all his family, his Facebook accounts. They somehow got his number, so they were threatening him by pretty much just sending it everywhere, right? Not knowing his wife's right next to him. They go to the police station, as you and everybody should if this happens to you. So, like, what the? And they told me that the police tracked them down, and come to find out, it was a number from all the way across the world in the Middle East. And the police told them that this is like a new scam. They get all their phone numbers from people, and they do this. Just answering your phone could really your entire life. Craziest thing I heard tonight. Oh, my God. I just got...
Now, here's the craziest thing about this, right? As I looked at this video, And I said, okay. I said, and I had to sit there and say to myself, I'm like, yo, that that can't be. I literally sat there and said, is this bullshit? Is this just like one of these stories that someone's making up? My phone went off, right? My phone literally goes off. Now, if you guys can't see, I'm gonna put up the full display. The time right now is 10:13, right? At 9:39, I get a message through WhatsApp or whatever like that, but it's to my phone, and I don't know this number. Like this literally happened. I don't know the number. My WhatsApp only has one other person on there, and they're not from fucking Africa or anything like this, because that's where the number comes from. If we look at where the number comes from, real quick, I'll just throw that up real quick. Because this is actually crazy. So the number, this number that messaged me is in Tunisia. This is fucking North Africa. This is North Africa, right? For those of you that don't know. So yeah, and this is the thing, right? Is that for the last couple of days, I just don't answer numbers that I don't see, I don't know. And I don't do FaceTime with people I don't know. I don't answer the phone and I don't do FaceTime with people I don't fucking know. And I have family members, old ass family members that'll call me and they will try to FaceTime me. Into which my phone is face down on the bed, with my face down on the bed. So I'm face down on the bed, my phone is face down on the bed. I'm playing no games. I'm like, I just, this is actually fucking crazy because this is real. So AI FaceTime blackmail or sextortion involves scammers tricking victims into private video calls or grabbing face data from social media, then combining it with deepfake or adult imagery to extort money. Do not panic, do not pay, and do not communicate with the scammer. Absolutely not. It's some fucking shit stain over there, all the way across from some other part of America. I mean, not even in America, on the other side of the fucking planet. And this is what they do 24/7. Again, I'm pretty sure you have seen me before, and you have seen that I get pissed off about fake accounts on Twitter or on anything like this, like bot accounts, burner accounts, or accounts where they do this all day. It's like engagement, right? I put them all in the same fucking dumpster, right? They're all trash. Anyway, guys, don't answer FaceTime calls. Don't answer FaceTime calls. I never clicked on this before. I'm actually trying to see if I can find UK schools blackmailed with sexualized AI defects of pupils, experts warn. This I didn't know. I mean, the funny thing is I can remember the first time I ever got an AI scam call. Not an AI scam call. This was before AI existed. I know, I'm ancient. Dr. Manny Ahmed. Yeah, okay. Cyber criminals are blackmailing schools with sexually explicit AI defects of pupils created using photos taken from school websites. So they're not only using people's faces if they see them if they get them on FaceTime. They're looking at people's profile pictures on online platforms. So there's no real way to protect yourself from this. And this is the craziest fucking thing. The best you can do is be aware of this shit. This is at best what you can do. UK schools should remove pupils' online photos as AI blackmail threat grows. This is the problem that I was saying before. Like, you have these fucking tools, and once it gets in the hands of these fucking assholes, this is what was going to happen. This is why I was so against. This is why whenever you hear fucking game dev talking about we're using AI to streamline they're lazy. It's laziness. Don't listen to that. When you got people on these fucking online platforms talking about AI porn is more humane than actual porn. No, they're fucking you're again, it's you're removing the human element, and it shit starts to get a little bit fucking wacky. And it's getting to a point that in the beginning, remember how we used to look at AI, we'd be like, yeah, we can tell it's AI. AI is only going to continue to improve. It's only going to continue to improve. At this point, all of us have pictures online. We do. Predators are using AI on Roblox to target kids. Now, I just want to look at AI. I want to see what I want to see is I want to see it being covered by the news. That's what I want to see. For some reason, 3 weeks ago, hackers can use videos of loved ones to trick you. AI voice and clone scams. Yeah, AI voice scams are getting scary good. AI voice scams. Man warns of increased risk. AI scams on the rise. Michigan residents combat deepfakes. Beware of AI voice technology used to scam. So here's the thing. What happens if they don't even need a picture? What happens if they just use your voice? I heard about this as well. There was a person who tricked someone's grandmother into thinking that somebody was in trouble and they needed to be bailed out. And it was some fucking Indian from across, again, this is why AI needs to be regulated much better than what it is. This is, and mind you, the funny thing is, the only time that it got reined in one time was because of fucking Taylor Swift. Fuck that bullshit. Anyway, I'll catch you guys next time. Shit's getting crazy out here, man. Can you imagine that? They didn't care about AI deepfakes until it happened to Taylor Swift. And then y'all wonder why I sit there and say if Taylor Swift was at that fucking if Taylor Swift was at that concert on October 7th, Palestine would have got glass like that fucking like Reach. Palestine would have been a parking lot overnight. Anyway, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.